Hello everybody and welcome to Board Game Inquisition, where we're pretty obsessed with board games, both new and old. Today we're unboxing Robin Hood, Hero of the People, published by Game Crafter. And it's a solo game for one player, that lasts apparently 30 minutes. And as is highlighted here, it's a card game. So let's see what's on the inside of the box. So the first thing we're going to notice is it's a small box. It's a good size, it's nice, it's hefty too. What it's made of, it's not shiny stuff, but it's very solid. The artwork is good. Obviously this is Robin Hood on the cover. I'd be disappointed if that wasn't Robin himself. And other than that, it's pretty standard stuff. Okay, so we'll open her up. Comes off nice and easy. Actually it's much thicker cardboard than I give it credit for. Brown paper, you say? Just what I wanted for Christmas. Okay, so in the paper we have, well, at least it was packaged well, and so it got here to me safely. So brown paper. Oh, there's more things in brown paper, or is it just brown paper? It is now brown paper. Okay, so this is indeed a card game, so I'm expecting there to simply be cards. Okay, so we got story cards. Okay, we'll have a look at these first. So yeah, the box is about the right size for the game, isn't it, actually? Because people are often complaining about how boxes are too big for their components. This very much roughly just felt, wow, these were packed tightly. Okay, the first thing I noticed about these cards is, wow, they feel lovely. They're really nice. They're very slippy. Oh, they're good. They're very good quality cards. So we got, what kind of cards we got? Are they all the same in the back? So there's story cards. A story card here. Then there's loot cards. Recruit cards, loot cards, Little John. Okay, so as you can see, there's a variety of cards from the back, and what they look like from the front, of course, we'll have a little read. So obviously they're characters. There's Will Scarlet, and the artwork's quite nice. It's the neon around them is really unusual. Let's see, can I bring that closer to you guys? See the way they're kind of outlined in neon? It makes them really stand out, and I like that it all seems a little extreme. It's like sword, ha, you know. It's kind of like it's taking a bit, you know, it's kind of poking fun at itself a little bit, which I quite like, because I think games who take themselves too seriously. So collect us 6 to reduce the bounty between and prevent characters going to jail. Okay, so obviously all of our instructions are going to be coming from this deck. There's the Sheriff of Nottingham. You're face to face with him. Defeat him with 5 swords and 3 strength, or increase the bounty by 300. So obviously this is going to be a battling game. As we go through and we collect weapons and get money and stuff and go fight things. That is awesome. The influence card. Where you just need to be cursing at each other. There's gold. Okay, this actually looks really, really interesting. I'll be curious to see kind of obviously how it plays out. We haven't got into a rulebook yet, so that will be interesting, because normally these start with a rulebook. So yeah, I really like this. This is kind of interesting. This mix of, you know, characters and items and stuff to help you. It sounds a little bit like a dungeon crawler, doesn't it? So I put that down there. So I could go straight to the one. Well, there's only one player, so there's one single wooden token. Okay, we'll test the one single wooden token. And it's yellow, interestingly enough. It's a nice quality wooden token. Good standard stuff there. Okay, so what's next? Down we go into our tiny box. There's a really wedged in the bottom. Okay, well at least we found the rulebook. I'll leave the rulebook to last, just for the first time ever to do this. So we've got some sort of card. All of these are very well sealed and very well wrapped, actually. So they got here very, very safely. It's a single card. Can you see it's quite shiny? This is thinner cardboard now than anything else. It's nice on the back though. And obviously this is the bounty chart. So spend 3 influence cards to reduce the bounty by 100. So clearly things get worse for you the higher the bounty you have as you play the game. That's what it sounds like. Look, there's the stamp from King John. I like the touch of the edge of the paper. I think it would have been even cooler if they'd actually trimmed it to that so that you didn't see the back. So that's pretty cool. And then let's see what the rulebook looks like. Now that we've made it this way far. So card setup and gameplay rules for Robin Hood. Okay, it's a nice size for a book. It's small. You know, it fits the box basically, doesn't it? Hopefully it isn't too dense. So this one here is telling you your story, what you got to do, and then your setup. So obviously you set the decks up into different ways. More setup. So story cards go there, loot goes there. So you're going to build a little tableau, it looks like. This is still more setup, so your character cards go there, King Richard goes there. Alright, so you're actually laying them quite literally in very specific locations each time. I suppose that's something you'd learn off fairly quick. But the first time doing it, it looks kind of busy, doesn't it? But it's very, the instructions are very well written. They're very straightforward what you're supposed to do. And the font size and font choice is an excellent one. And then how you actually play. So you're now ready to play. So you can rob the rich, you can perform an action, or you can tell a story, it seems. Which sounds good. You don't want a game to be like, you know, too complicated, especially one like this where it's kind of a little fun card game. So there's how you rob the rich, and it's got its own rules, very good. The action phase, there you go, tells you all about it. There's more about the action phase because assumably there are more actions than just robbing the rich and stuff. More gameplay, so this explains it, allows you to peek at the deck. This gameplay stuff, so this is the strength card. So I wonder, is it going through all the cards individually at this point? The more gameplay, so yeah, this is all to do with what these cards do, which is good. And then you get to like the hero of the people, so everyone has a special ability, all those heroes, which is really cool, and explain when you can have those. And then the story phase. The story phase is where the story of Robin Hood plays out. You do this by drawing story cards. Oh, that's cool. So it's going to tell us a story as well as play a game with us. That's actually very exciting. And the story phase, draw one card, take the action card to resolve it, so you can rescue someone who's been jailed. And then what's on the back page of the rulebook? Winning and losing. Now it tells us how you win or lose. Jesus, guys, you left it late. So once you've all 7 characters active in the bounty trackers, at 500 below, you've won over the people and won the game. So yeah, obviously, okay, you want people that like you. And if at any time the bounty tracker reaches 1000 or you draw the final story card, you lose the game. So it's set on a timer. I have to say, this looks really, really fun. I don't normally play solo games. I've been on a quest though to find one that suited me, because it seems like there are just so many types. And some are just so big and some are kind of daunting. But this looks like a really nice introduction to solo gaming as a whole. It's nice and small and neat, and you can play it by yourself, and it doesn't seem to take up much space either. So that was my unboxing of Robin Hood, Hero of the People. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please like and subscribe. And maybe sometime again in the future we'll do another unboxing together. So until then, take care and have a good day, everybody. From Board Game Inquisition, we're out.